Yo, what up? This your boy ACL7, aka Ace Dynamo, aka Alias Ace, man, and I'm back, man. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe so every time I drop one of these videos, man, you get right hot off the press. Hey, look, the Game Awards 2024 with Jeff Keighley, man, I really enjoyed that show tonight. Like, straight up. That was a good, solid game show. I didn't like all the extra talking and all of that rah-rah hooping and hollering and all of that. The orchestra was cool. I mean, the orchestra didn't play too long. Um, but all that other extra talking and stuff like that, um, bringing I don't know, I guess the black dude, the one only black dude that got on stage, he had to be gay. I guess he just came out the closet and revealed he's gay, so he's being extra. Like, y'all always trying to push that agenda on black men, man. Like, why y'all want us gay so bad? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all always find these goofy ass niggas that want to be gay and then you put them in the limelight? Why y'all keep doing that, man? That's corny, man. Shit corny, man. Like, for real. But that's not what I'm on right now. I want to talk about the Game Awards. Look, they showed a grip of good games. There was a lot of games that was cheesy to me, but then there was a lot of great games that they did show. And to be honest with you, I was thoroughly satisfied with the show. You know what I mean? Because it could have been a lot worse. We've all been to these game awards, and some of them are just downright trash. You know what I'm saying? Just downright trash. This one right here was above average. I give them that because they showed some bangers, like straight up. They showed some bangers. I mean, they even got Virtual Fighter, a new Virtual Fighter coming out in like I think 2026 or something like that, something crazy. But just the fact that they were showing so many great games. I mean, they show on emotion, all of that, man. They show, like I said, they show Virtual Fighter, uh man, there was so many great games that they showed, man. Like, see, I went into the Game Awards not thinking anything big. I always keep my expectations low when it comes to these Game Awards or any showcase or any Sony showcase, Microsoft, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep my expectations low. So I really didn't go in like super hype. So I was really surprised with some of the games that showed up. You know what I mean? Like Onimusha, that's crazy. Onimusha popped up. That's crazy. Virtual Fighter popped up. And that's old school. You know what I'm saying? But they bringing it up to modern day times, which is great. You know what I'm saying? I was very, very pleased with this show. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, most of these game awards, man, is a bust. Most of them is a bust. They're not even interesting to me. You know what I mean? Most of the time I just shut it off or I just have it playing in the background. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Breeze, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. So most of the time, every year, when it comes to the game awards, it be so boring where I be falling asleep and dozing off. You know what I mean? But they really showed a lot of great games. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't get a lot of first party stuff. You know what I'm saying? But we did get a lot of uh, indie games, second party game, third party game, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Shit, shit. Are you going through it? How you feeling right now? How you feeling right now, Breeze? Was that statement about you, or you saying the rest of your Xbox brethren is going through it? How you feeling? How you feeling about it? Because from from what I've gathered all this year, that Astrobot was a kid's game. Astrobot was trash. Ain't nobody gonna buy Astrobot. It had poor sales. I mean, niggas still saying that Astrobot had poor sales. Uh, Nobody wants to play Astrobot. It's a dumpster fire. Like, I've heard everything under the sun about Astrobot, right? And then I heard everything under the sun about Sony not having no games this year, right? All these great games that's been released by Sony since January of this year. You know what I'm saying? Since the new year came in, Sony been dropping bangers after bangers after bangers. You know what I'm saying? But yet, in the same breath, niggas was talking. acting like Sony wasn't dropping nothing. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. You knew that was gonna happen. You knew that was gonna happen. What's crazy is I betted a few niggas because they've been going on and on and on. Luckily, I didn't bet you, Breeze. You know what I mean? Luckily, I didn't bet you because I would have been collecting from you too. I didn't bet with Jackknife. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Jackknife probably would have said Astrobot anyway. But the fact that I bet a few niggas, I got paid. I got paid because see these fake gamers, and I'm talking about PlayStation gamers too. These fake fanboys, or they are fanboys, but they still fake gamers. That's what I should say. They fake gamers, so they fanboy. They be fanning away, right? They been talking shit about Sony all year long. All year long. Xbox dudes, the fanboys been trashing Astrobot all year long. Nobody want that trash. It didn't even sell well. Nobody ain't gonna buy Astrobot. It's no, ain't nobody gonna buy it digitally. Ain't nobody gonna buy a physical copy of it. I mean, they been shitting on Astrobot all year long. So my question to y'all is, what happened? What happened? Well, no, I don't want to hear that it was rigged. Xbox tax is real. Sony tax is real. The ABK deal had an effect on it. You know what I mean? I mean, niggas is pulling out everything right now. Pause. Niggas pulling out everything right now to damage control Astrobot winning Goldie. Keep in mind, during the show, Sony was just snatching up awards. You know what I'm saying? They was just snatching up awards. You know what I'm saying? So my question to y'all is, if Sony has such a bad year, why did 98% of the games that won something was from PlayStation? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. If Sony has such a trash year, I mean, even Marlon Gaming Nation was saying that it's dry this year. It's dry this year. Naheem flip flop at the Game Awards talking about it's the greatest. This is the greatest show ever. Besides the last Microsoft showcase that was good, right? Earlier this year, right? I mean, even Marlon Gaming Nation is flipping the script. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing him every time I would tune in to turn his show because I don't watch him that much, but sometimes I tune in to see what type of news he got for the week, right? Long story short is he been trashing Sony all year long too. Marlon has been trashing Sony. So it's dry out here. Ain't no games to play. Ain't nobody playing no game. Man, Sony ain't doing nothing. This is all I heard Marlon Gaming Nation saying all year long. Talking about how bad Sony was and Sony ain't got no games and it's just been dry. How? How? Something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up. Because here's the thing, regardless if you think it was rigged or Xbox tax or PlayStation tax or ABK deal infected it or it got infected or the Xbox stench was on it, you know what I mean? Here's the kicker. Here's the cherry on this stupid ass Sunday. The fact that those PlayStation games were being nominated lets you know that Sony was releasing banger after bangers after bangers. Because here's the real spiel, right? Like I don't get that either, dog. I don't get that either, right? So here's the real spiel. If Sony had no games, right? If Sony had such a dry year, where did these games come from? Hmm? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know, fanboys. I'm talking to PlayStation fanboys. I'm talking to Xbox fanboys, right? PC niggas, y'all not even part of this conversation because y'all literally almost fucked up the whole Game Awards. All that mobile PC shit, oh, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. You can always tell when games are on PC because the show, it's like the ratings and the energy goes down when they start showing PC mobile shit, right? Y'all be saying how great PC is, right? Here's the thing, PC is trash. Xbox, even though Xbox is on its way out the door, like literally, Xbox is better than PC, in my opinion. You know what I mean? If you ask me, hey Seven, you want a PC or you want an Xbox Series X? I picked the Series X straight up and down. I will pick the Series X every time. You know why? Because PC is trash. And the games that are on PC is trash. And then if I get a PC, I gotta start tinkering around. I gotta start benchmarking. That's not gaming to me. I don't want to benchmark and I don't want to tinker. I just want to play games. I want to play games at the best possible frame rates and the best possible resolution. You know what I'm saying? I just want to load up, play, and do what I do, right? Pause. But on the real, hey, look, on the real spiel, all jokes aside, fanboys, I'm gonna ask one more time. If Sony has such a dry year, if Sony was releasing no bangers, right? How come 98% of the awards that was won was by Sony? Huh? How does that happen? How does that happen? I mean, it's enough for you Xbox dude, right? To review bomb this stuff, right? You know what I mean? To send in your texts and your opinions and all this other stuff, right? Y'all could have bombed the whole Game Award show, right? And made all Sony games fail. But for some reason, y'all couldn't do it. I wonder why. I wonder why. Did you ever think it's because the games that were nominated was worthy to be nominated? You know, I was even laughing at Hard 8 because Hard 8 has been trashing Astrobot. Since Astrobot came out, Heartache has been trashing Astrobot. Okay? He's been talking. It's the kids' game. It's the kids. And I know he gonna still say it's the kids' game, right? Yep. Even the dudes that got on stage that made Astrobot, the Asobi team got on stage and said it was for the kids too. But guess what? It might be made for kids, but it's also a game that's enjoyable by adults too. Exactly. But see, that's the part I don't get, Breeze. That's the part I don't get. Is that niggas been talking shit about Sony and their games all year long in a negative way, all year long. And like you said, Astrobot and other games, Sony exclusive games, was taking these awards. And then on top of that, they show Naughty's Dog new game. I think it's Intergalactic something, Heretic or something like that. I can't remember Heretic something, right? Right after they show that, Astrobot wins Game of the Year. Crazy, right? Y'all say it's rigged? Nah, it ain't rigged. It ain't rigged. Not at all. Was it rigged when Elden Ring won? Huh? I didn't hear none of y'all coming out stressing about that. Huh? I'm gonna stall y'all niggas out. I'm gonna stall y'all niggas out. When Elden Ring, that trash ass game, won Game of the Year, and y'all know it shouldn't have won Game of the Year because the game ran like trash and it still runs like trash. It's a From Software game. All From Software games run like dog shit, right? Correct the mundo. And y'all elected that to be the game of the year, and y'all know that was a game. Matter of fact, y'all think y'all gave that like a 90, was it a 97 or 96 on Metacritic? Which is absolutely bizarre. Because they was trying to push for that narrative, Because these fake game journalists, they hate Sony so much, and they hate Japan, the culture of Japan so much that they would rather push Elden Ring. They would rather push Elden Ring, a trash ass knockoff Souls like game, and give it one of the highest ratings ever. I mean, they put Elden Ring over God of War and The Last of Us and Death Stranding. I mean, they put Elden, and we all know Bloodborne is better than Elden Ring, right? We all know that Sekiro is better than Elden Ring, right? We all know this. But for some reason, y'all wanted to push the narrative with Elden Ring. I didn't hear y'all say that it was rigged then. See, that's the difference between a Sony niggas and you Xbox niggas and you PC niggas, right? When we win, we win. And if we lose, we lose. We can admit to it. You niggas got a problem forming your mouth to say, hey, this game sucks. Hey, we lost. See, I ain't got no problem with saying Concord. I don't know how many times tonight I seen Xbox niggas talking about Concord. Like Concord has literally infested these Xbox niggas' brain. Hear what I'm saying? While the Game Awards was going on, these Xbox niggas, these Xbox fuck boys, fuck girls, and everybody else in between was bringing up Concord the entire time. Keep in mind, the game is dead. Sony killed it, took it out back, blew his head off, didn't even put it in the casket, just threw it in the bottom of the ocean, right? Sony was done with it. Concord is still in these Xbox fanboys' heads. It's weird, man. These niggas don't know when something's dead. Just like they don't know the Xbox brand is dead. Just like they don't know that Phil Spencer giving them games was dead. Just like Game Pass is dead. See, Cool Breeze, you a gamer. So of course, as a true gamer, well said, you would forget about Concord, just like I did too. But tonight, I heard so many Xbox dudes down in the chat and in the panels because I was flipping through, going through different podcasts. I was going through like 4 or 5 different podcasts. And niggas on the panels, niggas in the chats, all bringing up Concord. And I'm thinking, like, Concord's dead. It's been dead. Like, all he kept saying is, well, Concord failed. How do you feel about that, ponies? I mean, it's like, yo, it's like, yo, y'all niggas is so far gone. You fuckboys, you goofy ass Xbox and PlayStation PC weirdos. Y'all niggas is so far gone in y'all brain that Concord is living rent free inside of y'all. It literally hasn't gave y'all niggas an infection. Y'all niggas literally have an infection from Concord. Because I've never seen so many fuckboys talk about Concord. For what? Concord has no purpose. Concord is dead. And like I said, that's the difference between us some PlayStation niggas and you Xbox niggas and PC niggas. See, I can tell you, Concord was trash. And I'm a PlayStation nigga. Through and through. You know what I'm saying? Through and through. Concord was utter trash. It should have never came out. See, you Xbox niggas and PCs niggas can't open your mouth to say that. Y'all don't have the courage. You niggas don't have the courage. You know why? Because you niggas is bitches. Not talking about you, Cool Breeze. You know you ain't even part of this conversation. I'm just lighting these motherfucking fanboys up right now. Y'all niggas is bitches. Y'all niggas have no courage. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas can't even stand up for what's right and what's for wrong. Y'all can't even stand up for the good shit. You know? As soon as something good come y'all way, like Indiana Jones, guess what? Y'all start talking about Concord. Crazy. Crazy. I'm really starting to think that something is wrong with you Xbox niggas. Something is really mentally disturbing about you niggas. And I just can't put my finger on it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there should be a case study out for you niggas. Like, for real, somebody need to be doing some type of major evaluation on you niggas' thought patterns and y'all brain waves. Like, for real, because something is legitimately wrong with you niggas. Why is y'all talking about Concord? Why y'all not celebrating Indiana Jones? Huh? And the Great Circle, why y'all not celebrating that? Y'all bringing up Concord still. Like, why is Concord even being talked about? It's dead. It's dead. PC niggas, Concord is dead. And as a Sony nigga, I'm glad it died. I bet you can't believe that. I bet you can't believe a PlayStation nigga actually said a Sony game. He's glad that a Sony game died. Nigga, then you ain't never watched my channel. Then nigga, you never even seen the likes of a nigga like me then. Because I'm a gamer through and through. You know, Jones is straight. I got you. It's really serious. Exactly. And it was about time. It was about time. And here's the irony, Breeze. Here's the irony, Breeze. Indiana Jones came out as good as it did, right? Guess what? It didn't need no tools, right? The tools didn't even need to be unlocked. See how the bullshit is? See how the bullshit is? I'm calling you fanboys out with your bullshit. You Xbox niggas that's holding on by a thread, by your chinny chin chin. I'm calling you out on your bullshit because Indiana Jones turned out to be a good game for Xbox. And guess what? They didn't have to unlock the tools. That's how I know you Xbox niggas are pretenders. You niggas are pretenders. Straight up and down. You niggas are pretenders. Not only grifters, y'all niggas is pretenders. Like straight up. There's no other word I can put to you niggas right now. There is no other words I can put to you niggas right now. Because y'all talking about the tools is coming, the tools is coming. They'll unlock the tools. So Indiana Jones single-handedly unlocked the tools automatically? No, idiot. It was never about the tools. That's some bullshit. Them weirdo ass Xbox niggas like probably Colt Eastwood and the rest of them weird ass fuck boys brought up. And y'all so hive minded, y'all went with that shit. Oh yeah, it's the tools. That's how that shit started. Because that shit was made up. The fact that Xbox and Phil Spencer kept giving y'all nothing but mid games, that was a Phil and Microsoft problem. That wasn't an Xbox Series X problem. No, 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 no. That was the Phil Spencer problem. The snake oil salesman. The guy that you love so much. The one you have posted on your wall, a poster with his shirt off, riding horseback like Putin did. You know what I'm saying? It's like straight up, you niggas. You niggas is wild, man. You niggas is wild. Look, what a great game award, man. What a great game award, man. Now, you know your boy Salmon got to rate it, right? But before I rate it, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, man. Throw some at your cash. Throw your boy. Matter of fact, the niggas that owe me money, go ahead and send it to my cash app. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and send it to my cash app. Like straight up. Exactly. Exactly, Breeze. Exactly. And I don't understand why the people that say they love Xbox did not voice their opinion when they had the chance to be like, hey, devs, y'all is being lazy. The Series X is powerful enough. We knew the S wasn't. We all knew that, right? We know that was a potato for real, right? I mean, the Series S is worse than the Xbox One X, the last generation, right? But y'all could have easily came out and was like, look, Phil, we tired of these mid ass games. You know what I'm saying? Give us some bangers. You know what I mean? And they could have started with Indiana Jones and went from there. You know, that way y'all would have had a great year this year. That way, when it came down to the Game Awards, which happened tonight, y'all would have at least been part of the elect, right? Y'all would have at least been in the conversations. The only awards that y'all got was from Hellblade with like audio. It had nothing to do with the game. It had nothing to do with the game. It had something to do with the sound and stuff like that, or the direction of the game, or the independence of the game, like being indie or whatever, like whatever the case may be. It wasn't about gameplay. It wasn't about it just being an overall great game, a great experience, characters. It wasn't about none of that. It was about simple shit like audio design, um, uh, the influence it had on Game Pass and shit. Like how the fuck Xbox? How the fuck do y'all niggas win awards and shit for Game Pass? Like what are we? Man, it's wild, man. That's wild. But this is a celebration, okay? I always gotta put my 2 cents on other shit, right? But let's kind of veer off from that for a little bit and let's celebrate, right? Let's celebrate good times. Come on. Mm. Celebrate good times. Come on, right? Because that's what tonight was. Tonight was a gaming celebration. They showed a lot of old school games that they bringing back. They showing a lot of new IPs. I cannot wait to see more first parties, whether it's on Xbox, Nintendo, or Sony. I cannot wait to see what first party has with all of these consoles. Like straight up, we got to see what the indies bringing. They bring in the heat. We got to see what second party doing. They bring in the heat too. Bangers. There's bangers on those ends. You know what I'm saying? Those bangers on those ends. Now I want to see the AAA blockbuster exclusive bangers, right? That's what I'm waiting for, man. So 2025 is gonna be stacked. We went out this year on top. Astrobot, Cody. You're gonna be hearing it all year long, Cool Breeze. And the rest of you fanboys, if you have not played Astrobot, you are missing out, my friend. Whether you're an Xbox, Nintendo, PC nigga, y'all missing out on Astrobot, though. Like straight up. And it's funny to me, back on Heartache, he been hating on Astrobot. But now he's playing it. He's playing it now. And he actually admits it's a great game. It's a great game. Absolutely. I mean, he was shitting on it for the longest. It's a kid game. Don't nobody want to play no kid game. I'm too grown for this. Nigga, we play video games. Nobody's too grown for video games, okay? Now, there is certain levels to video games. Exactly, Breeze. There is levels to games, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are tinky winky games, yeah. Like, of course, grown men don't usually play those little tinky winky games or I don't know. I'm just making up a name like Barbie's Magical Playhouse or some shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't gonna play that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you what's that old boy name? I can't think. There's this YouTuber that he always like trophy hunting. So he'll play games like Barbie Mansion and Barbie and Ken, you know what I mean, to get platinums and stuff. Like if you're on a platinum mission, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you a person that's just like the game and don't really care about, a trophy platinum trophy chasing, then I can see you gonna skip those type of games. You know what I mean? Exactly. Exactly. We need more of this. This is exactly where the gaming industry needs to go. The games that they showed at this Game Awards tonight was a lot of them were popular, a lot of them were niche, a lot of them were unexpected. That's the way I like the Game Awards to be, or a showcase, or whatever the case may be. It needs to be in that type of format. This is exactly. I'm actually. I was not disappointed with Jeff Keighley tonight. He actually kind of stayed out the way. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, there was some talking and shit. You know what I mean? Uh, I, I hate when they do a lot of talking. You know what I mean? I like to see the games. You know what I mean? Or if they're running a trailer or something, or they say something quick. You know what I mean? Like do kind of like a pre-introduction to certain games. That's cool and all. But when they start getting like into that talking, speech, talking, like wrap that up. Wrap that up. Like them two chicks got on stage and just started telling these real corny jokes, man. Get your ass off stage. Get your ass off stage. Just like Christopher Judge back here a couple years ago. This nigga got up there and did like a 45-minute speech and shit. You know what I mean? Nobody want to hear that bullshit. That show didn't happen. Oh yeah, exactly. Exactly. Those the ones that I knew was coming, but at the same time I was kind of like, uh, I know they're gonna have to, you know what I mean? They're gonna have to fill out this time somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I know they ain't got that many games, you know what I'm saying, listed to show, you know. So I knew they was gonna have that filler content. Like that's always guaranteed, unless it's a smaller show. Like maybe if it was a 45-hour-minute show, it would have been just straight games. But with the show running for over 3 hours, yeah, they was definitely gonna have some filler. And that's part of the shows I got up and, made my snacks and got me something to drink or something like that. Y'all know what y'all do. You know what I mean? When they start doing the filler shit, right? But look, I am very satisfied with the Game Awards this year. Just like I was really satisfied with that Microsoft showcase that they had earlier this year, man. The thing is with Microsoft, they just need to execute now. You know, they had a great showcase earlier this year, which was came out of left field, but I really enjoyed that Microsoft show. They did a great job on that. But now Microsoft needs to execute. You know what I'm saying? Bring them games out, man. Bring them games out. Keep in mind, y'all be so concentrated on that ABK deal, Y'all forgot that Microsoft already had studios before this generation started. So it makes me wonder, where are those games? Did Phil Spencer cancel all those games quietly? Or are we going to get those games in 2025, right? Now, let's address the elephant in the room, man. Let's address the elephant in the room. 2025, man. Y'all know what's happening in 2025, right? The world is going to come to an abrupt halt next year. Let me say it again. In 2025, the world will come to an abrupt halt. Okay? It will come to a standstill. Do you know why? Hmm? Do you know why? Uh, exactly. Exactly, man. Because if that drops, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for any game in the vicinity, man. I mean, it's literally like it's gonna be like a nuke. It's literally going to be like a nuke when GTA 6 drop. It's gonna be like a nuclear bomb. The world is going to stop. Niggas is gonna lose their jobs. You know what I mean? Niggas gonna be losing their girlfriends. Marriages is gonna be broke up. Relationships is gonna be buried. Uh, 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 uh. Dogs and cats are gonna is gonna go hungry. You know what I mean? Prostitutes ain't gonna be able to make them. Even prostitutes could probably gonna be playing GTA 6, man. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. That Witcher looked good too. And I'm not even a fan of the Witcher. But that Witcher right there, I think I might just get into that one right there, like for real. Like, y'all know all about Witcher. Like, I played a little bit of the game, but I'm not too keen on it because I don't like those time frames. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain games I can't play because of the time frame. Like like for instance, some of those Assassin's Creed, some of those the time frames that they were in, I didn't like. Um, kind of like what's another one? Like I said, Assassin's Creed has those timelines I don't like. Uh, those London Victorian type of eras I don't like. Um, I like steampunk type stuff. I do like steampunk type stuff. Yes, that was another one I was thinking of. It just kind of slipped my mind. But there are certain games that looks really good, but because of like those Viking games, right? Like the Viking games. Like I don't like those time periods. I really don't. You know? Like if it wasn't for God of War being set up the way it was, and being in the type of world that, traveling through the realms and stuff, I wouldn't like God of War either. You know what I mean? I don't know, I just don't be feeling that it wasn't Greek because I did like when God of War, the old God of Wars, were doing the Greek mythology and stuff. But once they got to like the Irish and Finland and Scottish and Nova Scotia and like those cold areas like that, I really don't like those type of environments in games. I don't know if back to GTA was allowed. Exactly, exactly, exactly. The thing is, man, look, there's a lot of great games that came out this year. And to anybody that's a gamer, you should know that this year was full of bangers. It was full of bangers. Even Xbox grabbed them one, which was a fucking Indiana Jones. At least Xbox got them one. They snagged them one. Even though I know it's a time exclusive for the next 4 months, and then it'll be on PS5, PS5 Pro, and that'll be the best version. Y'all still snagged y'all one for this year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad Xbox did get something, even though they're going away. Y'all at least get something before it goes completely away. You know what I mean? Maybe there's a couple more down the pipeline. Pause. But long story short, this game award opened my eyes to something. And that is there is hope for games. There is hope for gaming still. Because for a minute there, I was thinking like, man, gaming is about to fall off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like gaming was just going in a bad direction. I just felt like devs had gotten even more lazier. They didn't want to do no work. They want to do this agendas. type games, you know what I mean? Like, but watching this Game Awards, I seen a lot of interesting games, a lot of good new IPs, fresh ideas, and they looked at fun. There was a lot of games I didn't like. No, GTA. Okay, okay. And that's cool. That's cool. I feel you. I feel you. Um, I used to be big on GTA 2 as well. I don't know how I feel about GTA like now. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like I really didn't like 4. Well, let me say it like this. 4 was cool, but I don't know. It seemed like 4 was missing something. I don't know what it was, but it was something about Grand Theft Auto 4. I felt like it was lacking something, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was more personality or character. I don't know what it was, but I felt like it was missing something. And when it came to GTA 5, I had a blast with that, okay? And that was on the Xbox 360. That's when I played it first, okay? Long story short, the last time I played GTA 5 was the Xbox 360. And I know they kept revising it and putting it on the next gen system, next gen system. I never bought that shit. I never rebought it. Like I said, the last time I played a GTA was on 360, which was the GTA 5. I have not played it on the PS4. I didn't play it on the PS4 Pro, and I didn't play it on the PS5. Not at all. I was done with that game. I was done with that game. For me, it ran its course, you know? So I am hoping that when they start showing more trailers to the GTA 6, that I'm really feeling it. Because I always know what to expect from Grand Theft Auto 6. And oh my God, I am really hoping, right? I am really hoping that GTA 6 is not gonna play like GTA 5, like for real. I really hope they are innovating, being very innovative in the gameplay mechanics, the controls. You know what I'm saying? Like using the sticks. I'm really hoping they innovate on that part because GTA 5 didn't feel good to play to me. You know what I mean? Especially modern gaming. Like, almost a 10-minute Metro Prime. 3, 3 day. God. Oh my God. Hollow Knight, Silk Song. Yeah. Yep. Oh man, dude. The Silk Song. I keep forgetting about that game. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't heard nothing about that one, man. Cause I liked the first one. I really was digging the first one. That was my game right there. And Silk Song looked just like more the same, but just bigger, and bolder, and beefier, and just a better overall game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm definitely looking for so and of course E-Day. That's a no-brainer. E-Day, Marcus and Don, Coltrane there, the Carmine twins. Oh, dope. Oh, dope. Hey, yo, if they put General Rom in that bad, hey, General Rom, I'm gonna tell y'all the story, a real quick story. I'm a huge Gears of War fan, right? So when the Xbox 360 was out, you know what I'm saying? I played 1, 2, 3, and stuff like that, right? When I got to General Rom, when I tell you, I've never had a video game character villain strike fear in me like General Rom did when I first ran into him. Yo, like I'm hoping in this E Day, I'm hoping General Rom shows up. Like straight up. This character struck fear in me. I'm not even lying to you. Not and I'm not a weak dude. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a scary dude. But I would never forget when I ran up on General Rom on that train. Yo, yo. And then when we were trying to barricade ourselves around that little I know it was like City Hall or something, and General Rom was flying in on us, and oh my General Rom one hitter quitters. If you don't stay in the light and them bats get you, you done. You know what it is, Breeze. When them bats get you, when they release them bats, it's a wrap, man. It's a one hitter quitter. You're done. Oh, don't let them get up on you. Then it's a wrap. But you know what Cliffy B did for us? You know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say, Breeze. Y'all, everybody that's Gears of War fans know where I'm about to go with this, right? So you remember how General Ron kicked your ass, right, in Gears of War, right? Y'all remember that shit, right? Y'all remember how y'all died over and over and over, right? Until you figured out how to kill him, right? He wasn't no slouch. Tell me why. Gears of War 3, they allowed us to play General Ron. Oh my God. Remember when they allowed you, when it switched over for you to play as Rom? Oh my God. I felt like a god. I felt like a god when I could play when I played with General Rom. Like just being able to kill everything. Like, oh my God. Cliffy B did something so magical. He struck fear in us with General Rom, but he also let us feel the power of General Rom too. And we was wreaking havoc. You know what I'm talking about, Breeze. I already know you did the same thing when you played it back in the day. When Cliffy B handed you over General Rom and you was able to control him, you can't tell me you didn't wreak havoc to everything in sight, man. Cause he was OP. He was OP. You know you have a good villain when you playing as the villain and you still scared of the villain. You still scared of the powers that General Rom. You was still had fear for the power he had in that game, man. Like on some real shit. He is one of my favorite villains in any game. And I've dealt with a lot of villains in a lot of games, but he's up there. General Rom is in my top five. He's in my top five of one of the most coldest, most visually eye-catching, most strike fear in your heart like Brock Lesnar and Undertaker type fear killing machine, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I know. Breeze, you started this dog when I seen E Day, you started this. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Seven, man. Gears of War will always be that game. But peep this out. I've been paying attention on the net. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little something, right? I don't know if Cliffy B come checks out my videos or not. I think he do because I don't know. I'm gonna have to pull this video up and I'm gonna replay it probably when I make another video, right? Exactly, exact. Yup. Exactly. You knew exactly what I was talking about. Yup. Thanks for clearing that up. A few videos back, yeah, I had made a video talking about a theory of mine, right? And I said, let's put on tinfoil hat shit. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I said, what if Microsoft doing what they're doing and going for a third party? I was like, what if E-Day, right, comes to PlayStation and Cliff Belinsky actually takes part in this project? Well. I have some news for y'all. So I watched the interview. I watched a couple interviews with Cliffy B. Shout out to you, Cliffy B, one of my favorite developers of all time, man. Uh, he was having a conversation with this one podcaster, and he said something that made my spider senses go off. Spider senses are tingling, right? Tingling. I forgot what the question was, but Cliffy B was like, "Well, I'm excited for E Day, and I hope that they reach out to me, and you know, maybe I can get them some ideas, or get them some things that they could do, or where the story could go." You know what? He blew my mind. He paused. He literally blew my mind because I had already made a video with this conspiracy theorist in a way, like a conspiracy theory. I was like, what would happen if E-Day get created and Cliffy B actually works on it and it comes to PlayStation? Oh my God. That I told you that would be my dream setup to a game being made. Because if the coalition gets in touch with Cliffy B for the E Day, oh my goodness, we are in for one of the best games that will. You think GTA 6 is gonna be that game? Let Gears of War, let the coalition invite Cliffy B back on to the team to have any type of input on the emergence day of Gears of War, of the new Gears of War that's gonna come out. I can assure you, this game would be the game of all games. I can promise you that, because you know why? Cliffy B is smarter. Cliffy B is wiser. Cliffy B is more talented. Cliffy B, his skills has aged like fine wine. Cliffy B has a goal. Cliffy B actually know what he wants for the next Gears of War. That's why he said, I hope the coalition reaches out to me so I can work with them closely. Yo, yo. Hey, Cliffy B, it's your boy Seven. Look, straight up. If you work on this Gears of War, all I'm asking you is to invite me out. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I want to sit out, have lunch with you, homie. You know what I'm saying? We can kick up some ideas or whatever. Cliffy B, we need to talk, man, because I got some great ideas too. That'd be fire. Coltrane. Oh, exactly. Coltrane, baby. Woo. Coltrane, baby. Like for real. Yo, Cliffy B, you already know what it is. You already know what it is. And I'm gonna bring my gears too. You know what I mean? You invite me out, San Diego, and we kick it. You know what I mean? I have some great ideas for the emergency day, for Emer Day, for E Day, emergence day. I have some great ideas, Cliffy B. I think I'm 100% that it will blow your mind, and I think you will be down for my ideas. I have some really great ideas because I've been thinking about this for the longest. Matter of fact, I've been thinking about some of this since Gears of War 3. Something that has never been done in gaming that could be done in that new Gears of War. Hey, I know I'm rambling right now, but I'm just excited about gaming right now. The Game Awards really got me excited because I started seeing games that I was really digging. I mean, for God, for crying out loud, Virtual Fighter is coming back. Virtual Fighter is coming back, and it looks absolutely awesome, man. It ain't even a polished game right now. You know what I'm saying? They just giving us a little teaser. You know this song Sega kept the Sega, Sega, Sega kept popping up. You know what I'm saying? I seen that eyeball with the Sega and like I know what that means, man. I know what that means, man. You know what I'm saying? Sega trying to eye up a spot. You know what I mean? That's literally what they're trying to eye up a spot, man. They're trying to make it known that they about to make some moves, and I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. So I want y'all to leave in the comment section below. I want y'all to tell me, what did y'all enjoy? What did y'all enjoy about the Game Awards? Was it a good award show to you? Was it boring? What would you rate it? Now, with all me saying what I'm saying about the Game Awards and me being excited for so many games, right? I can give you my rating on this. This show was an 8, a strong 8, a strong 8. And the only reason why I'm giving it an 8 is because there wasn't that much first party, which wasn't to be expected. Exactly, Breeze. Exactly. A lot of dope games. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And here's the thing. I have been waiting a long time for the games to get to where they are now. Now that we've kind of got a peek behind the curtain, so to speak. Now I know the direction where gaming is going and what type of games is going to be coming out soon. And some of them even said 2026, right? I have a newfound respect with some of these studios now, right? Some of them gonna be sleepers. Some of these games is gonna be sleepers, cause I know we ain't gonna remember all of them, especially as time go on, you know, and certain games drop. We're gonna forget about certain games that we've seen at like the Microsoft Showcase early this year or this one. You know what I'm saying? Just like an end of the year joint, right? So we're gonna forget about some of these games. But here's the real spiel. I want y'all to keep pushing the gaming industry forward. Listen to your boy Seven, man. Us as gamers, we gotta continue to push the gaming industry forward. And I think we're doing that. I don't think we're doing it to the best of our ability. But from the games that they were showing off at this Game Awards, I'm thinking some of our voices are getting through. I'm talking about as gamers. Because we know who's been had the mic the loudest and who been had the mic the longest. Pause. It's been these fanboys. For some reason, these journalists turned into fanboys. Right, I'm hyped about that. Radio coming back. And crazy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, you know what else I thought I was gonna get, y'all? I actually thought we was gonna get that God of War collection too. That's what I thought was gonna pop up because I was really looking for that. Hey, now what I'm about to say is gonna be real controversial. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. So hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. I gotta get a little drink of water real quick. This is about to be oh, okay. This is about to be controversial. So hold on. Mm. Now y'all know I ain't really about controversy, right? But I am about real shit. So now I know there's a lot of God of War fans, right? Just like me. I'm a God of War fan, right? From one, two, three, Chains of Olympus. What was that other one? Uh, let's see, one, two, three, Ascension, Chain of Olympus, and that was another one. I can't remember the other one. That was another one. Uh, the Path of something. I can't remember. That was another one. I think that was on like the PSP or the PS Vita or something like that, right? So the collection would be at least six God of War games, right? What I'm about to say, y'all about to be mad at me, but I don't care because I know the truth, right? All you niggas, including you, Marlon Gaming Nation, including you, Heartache, including a whole bunch of you other niggas, all you niggas say that God of War 3 is the best God of War ever made. I call bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. God of War 3 was a good game. Okay? I'm not gonna say it was not a good game, but it wasn't a great game. You know why? Because they held back. How do I know that? Seven, how do you know they held back on three? Three could have been a lot better. But you know what they did? And this is where a lot of you gamers didn't play. See, after God of War 3, there was this other God of War that was called Ascension. Okay? Y'all about to be mad at me. And the way God of War 3 ended left the story open for Ascension to come in, right? Now keep in mind, I liked it the boss fights in God of War 3, okay? But it was very tedious. The puzzles was very tedious. I hated running up and down trying to break those freaking chains off of those statues. It was so freaking annoying in 3. Nobody talks about that shit. Everybody act like that shit was just so good, so good. It was very freaking annoying. Once you in that part in that middle section of God of War 3, where you gotta break those chains off of those big old statues, it takes forever to do that crap. And they put you through these dumb puzzles where you gotta keep going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And if you forget something, you gotta go all the way down, refight, just keep refighting the same recycle enemies over and over and over and over. Oh my god, it was so freaking annoying. God of War 3 is the most annoyingest God of War to me. God of War 2 is better than God of War 3 to me. Okay? Now, 1 was good, but it ain't better than 3. 2 is better than 3. God of War Ascension is the best God of War. I'm talking about as far as that trilogy. I'm not putting it with the 2018 and the Ragnarok, okay? Because those are in two different continents. Those are on two different timelines, okay? But I'm talking about the early years of the God of War when David Jaffe was doing it, right? After God of War 3 ended, they brought out Ascension. Ascension is the best God of War out of that trilogy of six. Okay, like I said, there was God of War 1, 2, 3, Ascension, and then those two for the PSP and the PS Vita, right? Like I said, one was Chains of Olympus, and I can't remember the other one for nothing. I can't remember the other one for nothing. But anyway, uh, let me tell you why. Ascension was better than God of War 3 by leaps and bounds. Anybody that keeps saying that God of War 3 is the best God of War lets me know that they never played Ascension, that they don't even know the story to Ascension at all, at all, at all. Y'all don't even know about the Hecatonchires. You know what I mean? Y'all don't even know about the sirens and all of this. You know what I mean? There was so many badass bosses on Ascension. It was absolutely ridiculous. And Ascension was bigger than God of War 3. And Ascension had more bosses than God of War 3. Oh, I know I'm shitting all over your God of War 3. Like I said, I didn't say I didn't like the game, y'all. I'm not saying I didn't like the game. I'm just telling you that Ascension was the best God of War out of those six God of Wars back in the day when David Jaffe was doing them. That God of War 3 is not the best game. Yes, it had great bosses. Yes, the gameplay was fun. But guess what? In Ascension, not only did you have more weapons in Ascension, you had more variety of enemies and characters in there. You had better bosses in Ascension. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, yo, you you got to fuck a whole bunch of hoes in Ascension, dog. I was laying pipe left and right in Ascension, dog. I was fucking bitches on the boat, fucking bitches on fucking uh red fucking what's that shit suede beds and shit, silk sheets and shit. I was fucking bitches all over Ascension, dog. Literally, I was ascending on all these hoes in Ascension, dog. It was a lot of fucking going on in Ascension, dog. A lot of fucking, and I loved it. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the bosses were better. They have more variety. It's kind of like God of War 2008 enemies compared to Ragnarok. Now Ragnarok had a lot of variety of enemies, right? And a lot of variety of bosses versus the 2018. There was a lot of rinse and repeat bosses on God of War 2018. This thing is cool. Huh, huh. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. Interesting. Now I remember Dante's Inferno. That kind of reminded me of God of War back in the day. I had fun with that. That Dante's Inferno. That was a good game. But yeah, I haven't heard of that game though. I'm gonna have to look that up and see what that's about. But now let me keep going. Here's another reason why God of War Ascension is better than God of War 3. Did you know that Ascension had a multiplayer? Uh-oh. Guess what? Ascension was the only God of War that had a multiplayer. None of the other five God of Wars had a multiplayer. Okay? It was either 4 on 4 or 8 on 8 online, which was dope because not only was you fighting other uh uh uh, uh Greek fighters, you know what I mean? That that had status like like Kratos too, right? Because you could create your own character, right? Not only could you create your own character, you all had individual powers. Okay, everybody powers wasn't the same in multiplayer. And then Here is the cherry on this delicious Sunday. In the multiplayer on Ascension, there was some people, there was some powers that you could get where you had your own boss. So you can have like a Zeus, or you can have Ares as a boss, or you can have Hades as a boss, or you can have these other sub bosses. Like literally on Ascension, you can run around in multiplayer on those big ass boards with your boss and slay. But keep in mind, other people have bosses too. So it could be Ares against Hades, you know what I mean? Or Zeus against the Sirens, or the Hecatonchires against one of them Titans and stuff. Like it was so dope for you to create your character in Ascension and have your own boss or sub boss wreaking havoc over the everywhere, bro. And here's what's crazy too that God of War 3 didn't have. On the multiplayer, guess what? You actually could tag team with people. Yes, like WWE. Yes, you can combine your powers with other people, other create people that created their players. You can combine your powers with other people and form another sub boss to destroy everybody on the boards. Like literally, I was making so many friends and enemies in Ascension. But it was so fun though because I would get online and I would tag team with people and we become friends, right? But then we would be rivals against two other people. So say like me and this other person, you know what I'm saying? We clicked up, we created this boss or sub boss and we can have it, right? So now we best friends. He on my friend list. Long story short is you get back on Ascension again, you get back in the multiplayer, you might meet somebody else as a tag team, right? And they might got a boss or a sub boss. Well, guess what? When y'all meet up, y'all the four of y'all, 2 on 2, y'all gonna go head up, and y'all bosses is gonna be trying to fight each other too in the same vicinity. In the same vicinity. It was total chaos in the greatest way possible. In the great it was oh my god, it was it was just I don't even have no words for it. It was that good. It was so chaotic and so good and so fun and just so ridiculously over the top with the finishings and destroying niggas and tag teaming, pause, and just doing all this crazy stuff online. Now tell me, God of War 3 couldn't do none of this. Couldn't do none of this, dog. God of War 3 was a good game. Like I said, I'm not gonna shit on it because it was a good game. But to say that God of War 3 was the best game, that's what pissed me off when they actually remastered it. Because I'm like, why did they remaster it? They could have remastered the second one. The second one was better than the third one. Ascension is better than the third one, but oh no, you got dudes like Martin Gamer Nation and Heartache and what's that other nigga name over there that do Weapon Wheel and stuff. Uh, God of War 3 is the best. No, it's not. Ascension is the best one. Ascension is the best. The best, hands down. I don't care what none of you niggas say. You would never change my mind because I played all of the God of Wars, every last one of them, even the one on the PSPs, the ones you niggas didn't even play. I played those God of Wars too, and I'm talking about I played them multiple times, all of them, all six of them God of Wars, and Ascension was the best one out of all six of them, hands down. And if they ever release this collection, mark my words, listen to me saying it right now. I'm saying it right now. When they launch this collection, how much you want to bet? Everybody's about to jump on the hype train to Ascension. Listen to what I'm listen to your boy Sep. You always know I'm ahead of the curve. Listen to what I'm saying. When they drop that God of War collection, because Ascension is gonna be in there too, right? Hopefully they got the multiplayer still working, you know what I mean? Everybody's gonna jump on the bandwagon and start admitting that Ascension is better than 3. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. Mark my motherfucking words. Niggas is gonna jump on the hype train. Because I'm already telling you niggas. But then they gonna come out, especially these bigger channels, they gonna come out and make it seem like they discovered Ascension or they figured out that Ascension was better than God of War 3. No, nigga, it's me. Do you hear anybody else in their videos right now saying that God of War Ascension is better than 3? Or is it and is better than all six of the trilogies? Huh? I don't hear nobody else on YouTube right now saying that God of War Ascension is better than all six of the God of Wars. But me. But me. But me. So when that collection get released, y'all gonna have to come back to the video and be like, damn, Seven did it again. He did it again. He already told us how these niggas was gonna act. They was gonna make it seem like they was the one that discovered Ascension and figured out that Ascension was the better game. And here's the crazy part. You wanna hear something really crazy? Ascension, David Jaffe didn't even work on it. And it was the best one. David Jaffe didn't even work on it. And it had multiplayer. Mm-hmm. And the servers were great too. No lag. No lag. No lag. It ran a buttery smooth 60 frames per second, even back then. Online. 4 on 4, 8 on 8. Or should I say 16 player free for all, or 4 on 4 or 8 on 8, like whatever, like the game mode you pick, you know what I mean? Because you get in lobbies where it's 4 on 4 or 8 on 8 or 8 or 16 player free for, like free for all, like everybody versus everybody, you know what I mean? So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know I was ranting and raving about Gears of War E-Day, and now I'm ranting about God of War Ascension, telling y'all it's the best God of War out of the six God of Wars that was made back in the day. But also, let's celebrate that Astrobot won Goldie. Astrobot is the Goldie. Okay? It's the Goldie forever. Okay? Can nobody take that away from Astrobot? The fact that Astrobot beat out Mario lets you know that Sony's on the right track, man. Sony's on the right track. Sony can get you from every angle, but pause. No, I ain't even gonna pause on that because that's what Sony do. Sony can cut you at any angle. Sony can win. Sony can win at any angle. It could be the movie cinematics. You know what I'm saying? It could be an indie game. It could be a new IP. You know what I'm saying? Like Forbidden West, Burning Shores and stuff like. You know what I mean? It could be Death Stranding. You see what I'm saying? Sony can get you for. I told you, Sony likes to tell you and show you, mostly show you why they are king. Have I not been saying it, Breeze? And everybody else that came with Jack Knight, have I not been saying this? I've been telling you, Sony will show you why they are the kings of this game and shit. And tonight at the Game Awards, they I they proved to you, and I told you in advance what Sony was going to do. They were going to show you why they will not be beat. They will not be slandered at all. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I definitely do that. For sure. For sure. I definitely will. Um, yeah. This Game Awards, everybody, that was something for everybody at this Game Awards. That was something for everybody at this Game Awards, man. If you watch the Game Awards, you can't tell me you walked away and didn't like not one game. You cannot tell me that. There was a game for everyone. Even the lames, even the PC mobile lame niggas. That was things for them too, man. You know what I'm saying? But as a Sony gamer, I told you Sony was gonna do what they always been doing. 30 years of being the king, man. 30 years of giving their customers, their gamers, exactly what they want. Yeah, we get a lot of remasters and remakes, but what's new, right? But the fact that they was able to do the remasters and remakes and remake the remaster, they was still able to put out banger after banger after banger after banger. exclusives. Some of them too exclusives, right? This is what they did for us as gamers. Y'all need to appreciate that shit. If it wasn't for fucking Japan, if it wasn't for fucking China, if it wasn't for them making these great games or these great RPGs or these adventure games or platformers, gaming would be done. Out of there. Done. Ciao, bella. You know what I'm saying? A repeater check, right? Gaming would be done. Because if it was left to Western, these Western gaming, we will be rejecting all of the games. Because you see over here in the States what type of games they be making. They be making these games that nobody want. Trash. Trash agenda filled games. Trash. To you had uh you had Black Myth Wukong, uh what was the other one? You had shit, what was I can't remember. You know what? I can't remember either. Hold on. Let me see. What? Okay, so you had Balatro. Yep, Balatro, a card game, a mobile card game, right? Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring DLC, The Shadow of the Erd Tree, Final Fantasy Rebirth, and Metaphor ReFantazio. That that was the listing, right? Within Astrobot. That was the listing. And those are some good games. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that Balatro shit, but the rest or the Elden Ring DLC, I don't know why the DLC was in it. That's trash. That was dumb. That was dumb. Um, but yeah, I mean that was a decent lineup. And Astrobot just snatched that shit. Astrobot literally snatched that shit from everybody. Yeah, that which is insane. Which is insane. Even the little Muppets made fun of that. You know what I mean? Even the Muppets, the little Muppet dudes over there made fun of that. A DLC, really? On the list? That made no sense at all, man. That made no sense at all. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why Jeff Keighley even allowed that goofy shit to happen. But it was funny that the Muppets clowned that shit and they pointed it out. But look, I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer. I hope y'all enjoyed the Game Awards. I hope y'all go back and rewatch it in 4K and look at some of these games that they showed. Okay, like you said, like Bree said, hey, you gonna have your filler in there, but look at these other games that they introduced us to. I'm really hopeful about gaming now. I really like what I seen tonight, man. Like the show wasn't like crazy good. I'm talking about like as far as entertaining, it wasn't like crazy entertaining. I mean, Snoop Dogg, okay, cool. You know what I mean? I've been listening to Snoop Dogg since the '90s. I mean, like, okay, Snoop Dogg do what Snoop Dogg do. Like that didn't make me hype or not. You know what I mean? It was like, okay, Snoop, whatever. You know, it was cool. It was cool. Oh, I did like the fact that he has a Death Row game studio. It makes me wonder, with Snoop Dogg and his son having that game, that Death Row game studio, makes me wonder, will we get a Def Jam icon or a new Def Jam game? It makes me wonder because Snoop Dogg just bought the Death Row record label. Okay, I'm putting y'all up on game. Snoop Dogg just recently bought Death Row Records. That was the record label he was on when he was younger. Okay, he bought the record label, and now he has a gaming studio tied in with that too. And they talking about making some games. You know what I'm saying? So we might just get that Def Jam. We might just get that Def Jam, man. Oh yeah, yeah. That was my game right there. Oh my God, true crime. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That was my game, dog. That was my game, yo. I remember how that game used to make me feel when I played it. That game made me feel different. I'm talking the good way. That game made me feel different in a good way, man. It was ahead of its time. That game had poise. You know what I mean? That game had something to it, man. Like, yeah, yeah, I remember that shit. For sure, for sure. So look, it's your boy Seven, man. I appreciate y'all stopping through. Like I said, go ahead and throw some at your cash app. Y'all niggas that owe me, and you know I'm gonna hit you up. I've already hit some of y'all up. So go ahead and cash app me. Y'all know my cash app already. It's $ACEO and the number seven. Not the word seven, but the number seven. Say it again. $ACEO and the number seven. Go ahead and send what y'all niggas owe me. Run it. Run it. Cause y'all betted me. I told you Astrobot was gonna win Goldie. Y'all didn't believe me. Y'all was crapping on it. Y'all was crapping on it. Now you niggas gotta pay. You gotta pay. Because if Black Myth Wukong would have won, I would have paid you niggas. You know what I'm saying? I would have paid you niggas. So pay me. Pay me fair and square. Fair and square. You know what I'm saying? Don't hide. Don't hide. Don't hide. And by the way, my goddamn TV went out too, by the way. Pissed off. Pissed off. I'm on the um I'm on the 1080p TV right now, man. I went from 4K to 1080p, man. I got a little monitor right now I'm on, man. It sucks, man. It freaking sucks. Gosh. I wish I would have bet big, you know what I mean? Maybe it would have added up for me to get like a little cheap 4K TV or something. No, I want no cheap for it. No, don't give me no cheap 4K TV. If somebody send me some cash app, do not send me no money for no cheap, you know what I'm saying? At least send like 800 so I can at least get like a mid to high end range 4K TV. I don't want no more crappy 4K TVs. I don't want no low budget TCLs or no low budget Hisense TVs. You know what I'm saying? you you funny breeze. You funny breeze. Hey, they ain't gonna have no choice but to accept it, dog. I don't know where you're gonna be, but I might just be there too when you do it. You know what I mean? He like, strong but dun 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 dun. Yeah. Astrobot is goldie. Astrobot has been golded. Don't be mad at me. Be mad with yourselves, man. Be mad with yourselves because y'all didn't believe in Astrobot. I did. I did because I played the game. And the game was very polished. It's a great platform. It's very innovative. It does a lot of great things. I mean, come on now. Astrobot got a whole world dedicated to God of War, where you literally turn into Kratos. You know what I mean? They got a whole world where it's literally Horizon Zero, Forbidden West. You know what I'm saying? Like this game was very innovative. You know what I mean? On every level, man. On every level. The fact that no matter where you walk at, why you know what I'm saying? Why you Astrobot, like you can feel everything with the dual sense pulse. And then I seen some weird niggas, some weird Xbox niggas out here talking about, I can't believe a pre-installed game won Game of the Year. I'm like, these niggas is lost. These motherfuckers is lost. They either trolling or they lost. Because they said that a pre-installed PS5 game won GOTY. You dumbass Negroes. You dumbass fools. You buck boy, buck dancing ass, mammy ass niggas. It wasn't a pre-installed game, you idiot. It was Astrobot. The full the not the tech demo that was pre-installed on every PS5. That's not what won GOTY, you dummy. It was the one where they made the full game with over 80 different worlds and over 300 and something characters from the PlayStation roster. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, yo. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all niggas out here be tripping. Talking about, I can't believe the pre-installed Astrobot won Goldie. Y'all sound retarded, dog. Y'all sound retarded. Don't y'all got some Concord to think about? Don't y'all got some Concord ass to think about? Don't y'all got some dead Concord bodies to dig up and talk about? Like for real, cause y'all niggas retarded out here, dog. You niggas is plumb retarded for real, nigga. It's your boy Seven, man. Shout out to everybody that came through. Oh, like I said, to the people that owe me, if you send me some, my TV fucked up right now. I need a new fucking TV right now. You know what I'm saying? And so since you niggas owe me anyway, at least make it add up to 800 so I can get me a decent 4K TV. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I would do it for y'all if y'all TV went out and I already owed you money. Stop playing, man. I'm struggling right now. I'm on a 1080p monitor. Do you niggas hear me? I'm on the PS5 with a 1080p monitor. It's sickening to me. It's absolutely disgusting to me. And I wish I could go out and get a TV right now, but I don't have the money to go get this TV right now. Like for real, I really don't have the money right now. If I did, I would have just got one. When the other one fucking went out on me while I was enjoying Burning Shores, my TV just flashed out on me. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but it happened. Shit happens, right? Shit happens. So on that note, man, y'all have a good night. I hope y'all enjoyed the Game Awards like I did. Like I said, I'm gonna go rewatch it again and look at some because I know I missed a lot of games. I know I missed a lot of games. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about isn't as an entirety. You know how like when the Game Awards come and then they got them all broken down like trailer by trailer. You know what I mean? On different websites or on YouTube. That's how I'm gonna rewatch them. I'm gonna watch the trailers one by one. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to rewatch the show to figure out what they are. Then I'm gonna write them down and then I go watch those what's his name individually. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I can't watch it in 4K. That's why I told you niggas to go watch it in 4K. I can't. I'll be watching in 1080p, so regardless, it's all gonna look trash to me. You know? It's all gonna look trash to me. So do your boy Seven a favor. Y'all niggas know I never ask for shit, though. Y'all love me. You know I love y'all. Y'all can help your boy out on the TV, dog. That's not asking much, though. Like I think I've been on this shit forever and never asked a nigga for nothing. You know what I mean? But I need a TV. I'm struggling right. It's horrible. Do you know what a 1080p does to a nigga? Do you know what 1080p does to a nigga? Like, come on, dog. Come on. But on that note, exclusives. Yeah, man. It's been a great night, man. This has been a great night. Cool Breeze, I'm pretty sure I see you somewhere, dog. I'm pretty sure I see you down in the chat below on somebody's podcast. We always usually cross paths, you know what I mean? And it's always a delight when I pass up my home. You know what I mean? When we cross paths and I see you chatting it up, man, hey, you already know, dog. You already know. It's much love to y'all, man. Y'all enjoy y'all night. Y'all finish drinking the rest of y'all pop or whatever y'all drinking on. You know what I mean? Uh, I wish everybody the best, man, and keep it gaming. Keep it gaming. Don't let these PC niggas and these hateful ass fanboys disenfranchise y'all. You know what I mean? I'm talking about mentally. Don't let these niggas disenfranchise y'all in the mind. You know what I mean? Because niggas about to be real salty tomorrow that Astrobot has been goaded. They can't stand it. I've already seen niggas lose their shit. I've already seen niggas just end their stream as soon as Astrobot won Goldie of the Year, man. It's gonna be crazy tomorrow, man. Everybody gonna be eating good tomorrow too. So on that note, I'm out to speak. Peace, 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 peace.